Hey guys, welcome back to Extremely Annoyed. It's your boy there, JK, Benny from the Bronx, and it's your boy. So, Kavos just uploaded another video about exposing, the exposure video that H3h3 uploaded a few days ago. And H3h3 actually uploaded another video today called Nuclear Fallout, where he continues to expose Keemstar for being a piece of shit of a human being that he is. Now, this was a little bit of a surprise to me. I wasn't not expecting that H3h3 uploading another freaking exposed video on Keemstar, but yet he did with extra more information that just shows Keemstar for being a piece of shit, like literally the worst type of human being. And it was really surprising to me because I'm like, okay, mission accomplished. The first video came out, exposed Keemstar, clearly showing him to be insensitive towards mental health, insensitive towards people's feelings, to continue to bullying people, like all these shit that just came out. But then he uploads another 20-minute video, almost 20-minute video, exposing this shit out of Keemstar. And it's really just horrible. Like, the man is just horrible, bro. Yet, his best friend, Kavos, comes out to defend him. Now, it's a long video. This is a 24-minute video. I'm not going to react to a whole thing because it's really nonsensical to actually respond to this. Because the fact is, like, it's really clear. It's clear as day. The horrible shit that Keemstar has done. You could call it a past or whatever, but he continues to do, and that is his character. That's who Keemstar is. Okay? That's who he is. That's who he is, and this guy is just trying to defend all that shit, trying to dismiss it as, oh, that's just his past, and he's my friend. Your friend is a piece of shit racist. And maybe you guys are in the same category. I don't know. Maybe you're a racist too. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure you both are despicable. That's the fact. But anyway, let me point out one argument that Kavos uses, right? So guys, this old man Tony that Keemstar falsely accused of being a pedophile, amongst other people, and his life was ruined, and he was being bullied, and his life's been threatened multiple times. So Kavos responds to this particular point that H3h3 made in his video. And he says that this old man, Tony, that Keemstar falsely accused of being a pedophile and ruined his life, was okay with Keemstar. At a certain point, he forgave Keemstar. So let's see what he says right here.
But Ethan completely fails to mention that on February the 8th, 2017, just 5 months before Tony would make that tweet calling out Keemstar again that Ethan references, which was July 2017, Keemstar and Tony, they had a long chat, again 5 months before he made that Keemstar tweet. But I want to tell my screen
Okay, so before we get into this, hold on, let's hear that again.
Which was July 2017. Keemstar called Tony and they had a long chat. Again, only 5 months before he made that Keemstar tweet. But sang his praises relentlessly on stream. But Ethan completely fails to mention that on February the 8th, 2017, just 5 months before Tony would make that tweet calling out Keemstar again that Ethan referenced.
Alright, so okay, listen. You heard what he said. You heard this guy is such a fucking piece of shit. Kavos, I'm talking about Kavos as well right now. Look at how he's gonna manipulate you, try to manipulate you. I mean, obviously he's just stating facts right now. He just stated facts, right? That before this tweet of Tony complaining to Keemstar about his life being threatened because of his comment. He's like, yo, Keemstar, listen, look, just so you know, your BS a year and a half ago still causes me trouble every single day. All right? So he's telling him, like, listen, I'm still getting trouble now of that shit, right? And Tony goes ahead, look at it. 5 months before he made this tweet.
But I want to tell my screen, I'm talking to Keemstar. Every time I've ever talked to him, he's been a perfect gentleman and been really, really accommodating to me, been really, really nice to me. So seriously, since we talked the very first day, I mean, since some bullshit happened, when me and you talked the very first day, you were really nice to me. And like I said, I've always got a very nice guy. And I know been nice to me, you know what I mean? And so why do I give a shit about anything else? You know, in life, you got to worry about how people treat you, not what everybody else is talking about. You know what I mean? I had some pretty big YouTubers who wanted me to talk and want me to say this shit and that shit. And I told them, I'm not going to do that, but you're asking me to wow, okay? You've done nothing but nice to me.
Okay, so apparently Kavos uses this clip, right, where Tony is saying that Keemstar's being nice to him. You know, obviously, I mean, he should. Why would he not be nice to the man he ruined his life? You know, why would he not be nice to a person that he falsely accused of, pedophilia? I don't get it, Kavos. But anyway, he says this video where Tony is saying that Keemstar's been very nice to me when I speak to him. He's a nice guy. He's a great guy. He treated me nice. He talked to me in a nice way. And that's, I mean, who am I? And I forgive him for falsely accusing me of being a pedophile. But then 5 months later, after been bothered again and again, continuously being harassed, as Tony claims, every freaking day, he had enough. He wanted to tell Keemstar, listen, man, I'm sorry. I know, basically, I forgave you for that. But again, he's reminding Keemstar, as you can see in the freaking tweet. Look at, all right? Look at it. All right, so check it out.
As if him and Tony were good. It was himself did. Tony on screen, but even 17, just 5 months before Tony would make that tweet calling out.
Wait, hold on. Oh shit, hold on. My bad. It's my bad, guys. Hold on. Brief moment. Okay, so 5 months. 5 months. Just 5 months later, right? He says, Keemstar, talks to me in a nice way. Why would he not talk to him in a nice way? Keemstar is a piece of shit manipulator. He's just fucking hypocrite. He's the worst human being. Like, obviously, the man falsely accused this old man of being a pedophile amongst other people. Why would he not be nice to him? Like, this man could ruin his career. But yet, we would think that he could ruin his career, but Keemstar's followers are like leashes on his ass. Like, for instance, here's an example of Kavos sucking the shit out of his penis. I mean, this man is despicable, right? So he goes ahead, Tony goes ahead and tells Keemstar, listen, after, even like 5 months later on, he's telling him, listen, I'm expressing to you, like, even that shit really is, he's expressing his troubles. Like, hey, you're a half later, that shit that you did, it still causes me trouble. What does Keemstar do? I have nothing to do with that. Fuck off, basically, what he says to Tony. Fuck off. How despicable can you be? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really trying to distance yourself. That is your responsibility. That is what you caused to happen. So, whatever months later that this poor man, decides to complain, like, why wouldn't, like, if you, Kavos, was the victim here, if you was this Tony guy, and you decided to forgive Keemstar for falsely accusing you of a fucking pedophile, then months later decided, yo, I'm getting so much fucking hate because of this shit. I'm getting so much harassment. People trying to talk about, threatening my life. I want to complain to Keemstar. I want to see if Keemstar could help me out with this. Go out at least and tell Blue, listen, stop fucking, like, do at least a whole series of videos telling people to stop fucking with Tony. But no, that's not happening. What he said is, fuck off, basically. I'm really trying to hold myself back and not to tell you to fuck off. When, in fact, he's basically telling him to fuck off. That's what he's saying. So Kavos makes this defense. This is his defense. How the fuck, like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm cursing so much right now. This is really something I really don't want to do. But Kavos is a piece of shit, just like Keemstar is, bro. And he goes like, look at over old news. Look what he said. Check it. That's facts.
After you commented that, all I ask is that you watch and consider the points I provide. Recently on Twitter especially, I've been asked Well, why aren't you calling out Keem for all of this stuff? He's
Exactly.
brings up nothing new.
Oh, nothing new. Oh my God, that cancels out everything, right? That's like, oh, okay. So Keemstar is a great guy then. Yeah, he's good to you. But you don't want to see how he was bad to everybody else. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? The only reason you're even Keem is friendly with you is because you have a platform. Literally. It's the only fucking reason. Kim probably has other white supremacist friends, whatever, like, friends that he's close with who are, in fact, pieces of shit human beings. Or just like him, like people he could get with. Or maybe not even like just beta, like beta people that's under his feet, under his toes, just like Kavos here. I mean, that's how he is. He's a narcissist. Keemstar is a narcissist, so he's gonna find friends that he can manipulate and use, and whoever he can't manipulate probably have a larger fan base than he does. So he instead kiss his ass. So that's what's going on here. Keemstar has a large fan base. Kavos is kissing his ass. It's fake and surprise. I mean, yeah. My friend, he's in my video. Monsieur. Revelation. News. I'm not gonna pretend. Why? Why wouldn't you be outraged that Keemstar is insensitive towards mental health? Why wouldn't you be outraged that your friend has no type of regard for people's mental state? Like, why wouldn't you be outraged towards that? Why wouldn't you be outraged towards that multiple times that he falsely accused people of being pedophiles? Like, what? Why won't you put yourself in their predicament? Why wouldn't you put yourself in Tony's predicament? I mean, how dare? Like, what is this guy? Like, this guy is literally as horrible as Keemstar. Like, defending Keemstar's multiple freaking horrible shit that he did. Like, what are you talking about, Kavos? This makes no freaking sense. Like, this guy, like, Kavos and Keemstar shouldn't be on here. After this video in particular, I had nothing against Kavos. Like, okay, I would say like he'd be writing penises of famous YouTubers so he could gain subscribers, and that's a fact. And so did Keemstar, but at least Kavos wasn't really as aggressive and as horrible as Keemstar was or is. But now that he's defending Keemstar to the like he's going out his way to make a whole entire 25 minutes videos just to defend his Habibi, his baby Keemstar. Like, this is insane, bro. Yo, what are you talk? Like, you really trying to disregard every fact that was brought up about Keemstar, talking about just old news. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't even be outraged towards these shit. Like, this is insane. This guy is a piece of shit. I swear to God, Kavos is a piece of shit. So, guys, listen. Fallout. Nuclear fallout. This is another video. I mentioned this earlier. This is another video uploaded by H3h3 exposing Keemstar once again. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you support Keemstar, I'm sorry for you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you are just a bad human being. If you support and subscribe to Keemstar, you're a bad human being. It is what it is. Now, I had some comments on Twitter, right? I had some comments. As you can see, I am subscribed to H3h3. And literally, the only time I pressed subscribe is when I saw his first exposed video on Keemstar. He uploaded a couple of days. And that's the only time I actually pressed subscribe. And I say this before, and I say it again. Listen, I'm subscribed to people that I disagree with. And the reason I'm subscribed to them is because I'm a YouTuber and I want to get some information that I think is, that I want to talk about or, do a video about. So I'm also even subscribed to Keemstar, but not anymore. Now, because of this movement, now that people are starting to realize how much a horrible man he is. But thank God for H3h's, powers of influence. Because people are scared of Keemstar, bro. They're scared of Keemstar. Like, I just seen an impulsive, by like Logan Paul's impulsive, where he doesn't even dare to talk about the topic. He really is so hesitant. Now, I get from Logan Paul that he was a victim of Keemstar too. He mentioned that in his podcast that he was also a victim of Keemstar abuse, like continuous harassment on social media. Now, he blocked Keemstar, and that's the reason he doesn't really even want to talk about Keemstar, because Keemstar, he's just a freaking horrible human being. He doesn't want to give him the clout. So the thing is, you're a podcaster, bro. Like, you supposed to talk about fire things that's hot news, hot information that's buzzing around social media, like buzzing around the media in general. Like, this is a topic that's hot. People want to know about it. They want to know your opinion. Like, why wouldn't you talk about it? But anyway, he did say some things about Keemstar being a horrible man. That's facts right there. So he did share some opinion on the whole situation, and I guess that was enough. Literally, if you watched the Impulsive, I guess that's a little bit enough. But again, I think more people should get on this topic. More YouTubers should express. And yes, I am saying to take H3h3 side. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. I have a lot of tweets on me because I uploaded, I did a lot of tweets these days talking about this topic in specific, and people talking about H3. I'm kissing H3h3's ass. I just subscribed to H3h3 after he exposed this video. Now they're trying to pick up, the little clips from H3h3's past when he says the N word, when he says the F word, and it's just horrible things about H3h3. It's just a little bit like really, literally, if you put it in a pedestal, like if you try to measure who's worse, Keemstar, like there's no debate. There's no debate. Keemstar is the fucking worst of the worst, okay? So, that being said, I don't give a fuck about H3h3. I don't. The fact that he came out and exposed Keemstar for the piece of shit is the only reason I'm supporting him in that aspect, in that context. Otherwise, if H3h3 has other things that he should be held accountable for, then go ahead, by all means, hold him accountable. Like, what are you talking about? That's the whole point of this video. This is the whole point of this discussion of, Keemstar being a horrible human being that he should be held accountable for it. And people trying to twist the narrative and try to focus on certain little things. Like, for example, they're trying to just focus on Etika, H3h3 bringing up Etika. Etika was not only the only victim, he was a victim. That's the whole purpose of the narrative. That's the whole thing about bringing up Etika, that he is a victim of Keemstar. Okay? He was a victim of the insensitive insensitivity, the incompetence of Keemstar. That's the point. But okay, there's other victims that was mentioned in that video. Why just focus on Etika? It is sad that Etika's family are going through things, that they're being bullied by even Etika's fans. Were probably all the ones who actually went after Etika's family, telling them what to think and what to say, and not to give in to this piece of shit, Keemstar, and believe that he actually cared about Etika, which is true. He did not care about Etika. That's a fact. And there's countless evidence of that. But anyway, the point here is that it is sad that they go through that. They shouldn't go through that. And if I had a large platform myself, and if they, matter of fact, forget me having a large platform. If you're listening, if you're a person that went after Etika's family, do not do that. Don't do that. If you actually tweet, go ahead and cancel those tweets, delete those tweets. They do not deserve your hate. Okay? They think that Etika actually cared about Keemstar. The only reason Etika cared about Keemstar is to go on Keemstar and expose Keemstar, and that's what he did when he went on that interview. And he told Keemstar, you better upload this. This is what he meant. After he exposed Keemstar for accusing people of pedophilia and doing a whole lot of shit and being a mean person, he told him, upload this, you better upload this, in the end of the video. And then after he hanged up on Keemstar, what did Keemstar proceed to call Etika? Huh? What a freaking psychopath, or what a freaking nut job, or some shit like that. He mocked him. He mocked him again. Again, he made a joke of him. Like, what are you talking about? It's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. This whole shit is ridiculous. People defending Keemstar like leashes on his ass, sucking his ass. This is one of them. Look at this. Look at his lips, bro. He's like his white after, being tired and wear out of sucking the shit out of Keemstar's, asshole and penis. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I think Keemstar should be deleted Drama Alert should be deleted by YouTube. Matter of fact, if you're listening to this, go ahead and spam YouTube, because this is enough. Like, countless accusations, false accusations, that should be more than enough to be considered bullying and inappropriate content by Keemstar. Like, he should be, the whole channel should be deleted. And it's, I don't want to end it like this, bro. Like, spread love. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going towards a direction, which is we all going towards the future, why spread hate? Like, why be hatred? And Keemstar does not deserve a platform. He does not deserve to be an influencer. I mean, he is just a fucking toxic piece of shit moron. You know, like he's the coronavirus in YouTube. He is the virus that's spreading so much damage into people's lives because of this large platform that he has, and soon will be deleted entirely. And I believe that many people will unsubscribe to Keemstar, as we can see clearly that many, like over 40,000 people unsubscribe in these couple of days, and only will be left is the leashes that he himself can't get rid of, the ones who are stuck sucking the ass juice from his ass cheeks. I mean, it is what it is, guys. I hope you like this video. Go ahead, leave a like, leave a share, and leave a subscribe, and also leave a comment. You know, let me see what you guys think. I mean, a lot of a lot of people are sharing their opinion, trying to defend Keemstar. Like, you guys are trying to miss the whole point, bringing up Etikas, bro. It's 45 minutes of content, you know, and here's another video. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's another 25 minutes, 20 minutes, of content exposure of Keemstar, of being clearly a piece of shit human being that doesn't really care and will not change. This is who he is consistently. So I don't know what's the argument here. Like, what is the debate here? You know, like, okay, point the finger at H3h3 for also being an asshole and saying, you know, wrong for shit, then hold him accountable too. But if you're trying to compare the two, Keemstar is way worse a human being than H3h3, in my opinion. You know, since seeing so far from the evidence of him just being a fucking bully and a piece of shit. Now, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I don't know, peace, I guess. Peace.